Hello everyone. My name is Anita Singh, your science teacher from Shri Rama Bharti Public School. Today I will explain few topics from light. So let's start now. Now today we will discuss the images formed by plane mirror and then multiple images. Now we have studied that when light rays from an object are reflected by a mirror, always an image of the object is formed. So for that, now we should learn what are the main characteristics of image which are formed by a plane mirror. For this, we can go for a simple activity. As you can see on the screen, to show that the image formed a plane mirror is upright, virtual, and left and right interchanged. For that, a mirror and the cutting of letter L. Now, when we keep a mirror vertically on the table and then we place a cardboard cutting of L in front of the mirror, now you can see how it is looking, right? So it is. So what we observe that the image formed by the mirror cannot be projected on the screen because it is a virtual. Virtual means it cannot be formed on the screen. The image of letter L, you can see it is reversed and left and right are interchanged. Then the image is erect, that is erect, and the image is of same size. The size of the same are same. So what is the conclusion? That the image which is formed by a plane mirror is always virtual, upright, of the same size and appears reversed. So the phenomena in which the image of an object appears to have left right inversion is called lateral inversion. As you have seen in the case of ambulance, it is always written it is written on the vehicle in a laterally inverted way. And why it is written? Because this helps a person driving a vehicle in front of the ambulance to read it correctly on the rear view mirror. And it all then he gave the way to the ambulance. Now, so what are the characteristics of the images which are formed by a plane mirror? Number one is the image formed by a mirror is always virtual and upright. It is erect. And virtual means it cannot be formed on a screen. Then the image undergoes lateral inversion. The size of the image is always same as that of the object. And the distance of the object from the mirror is always equal to the distance of the image from the mirror. Now we will learn the second, that is multiple reflection. As the name is indicating, multiple reflection, when two or more mirrors are used. Now you can see here two or more than two mirrors are used. Light undergoes reflection many times from the different mirrors, and we can see there are different, or we can see the multiple images, many images, and this phenomena is known as multiple reflection of light. If we place two plane mirrors parallel to each other, we can say infinite number of image in the mirror. The number of images formed by two mirrors depend on the angle between the two mirrors. What is the angle between the two mirrors? So the number of images will increase as the angle, we decrease the angle between the two mirrors. Simple as that. That's why we said it depends on the angle between the mirrors. Now we will see the multiple reflection. So why just now we said it is always kept between the angle. It depends on that. So this is because the image formed by one mirror act as an object. Why we are seeing the multiple images? As whenever you go to the barber shop, you can see the multiple images are there. Why? Because this is very simple. Because the image which is formed by one mirror, it acts as the object for second mirror. So the number of images formed depend on the angle between the two mirrors. So it is that the number of images, n is the number of images, this is angle, and it divided by then this is the simple formula is there. How we can take out the number of images, that is n equal to 360 upon 4. Now we will see the where these multiple reflections you can see. Most common example, as I told earlier, you can see in a hair cutting salon. Now we will learn there are instruments which are based on multiple reflection like kaleidoscope and periscope. What is kaleidoscope? This is an instrument which works on the principle of multiple reflection. It consists of three strips of plain mirror and placed at angle inside a tube. One end of the tube must have the provision for allowing light to enter. Then only we can see the multiple colorful pattern there. And the other end should be made of ground glass on which pieces of brightly colored beads or glass, whatever we want, we can scatter. And due to angular placement of the mirror, infinite means the number of designs can be formed based on how the glass in these pieces are arranging themselves. Now in the periscope, again, this is another instrument which uses the principle of multiple reflection. In this instrument also it's needed two plane mirrors and which are placed at an angle of 45 degrees to the vertical. In kaleidoscope, the mirrors are placed touching each other, but in periscope, they are at distance from each other. You can see mirror 1 is here and mirror 2 is here. And the image formed by one mirror act as the object for the other mirror. So this is all for today. So it's time to say goodbye. Bye everyone.